Whew, viewers, I'm back. MikeMoneyGMR here, and this is part 13 of Metal Gear Solid, and last time we were fighting, Senior Jackass here, also known as Psycho Mantis, and, now, at this point, I've gotten him back to where we were, as you can tell. I just re-knocked out Meryl. I actually went ahead and read a guide because I couldn't figure it out again. And the guide tells me that during this point, that's all he does is just jump around the room trying to throw shit at you. So what you have to do is you have to use the thermal goggles or use the triangle button to see where he is before he appears. The problem with the triangle button is you can't aim at him that well because it's just really difficult to control yourself while you're trying to control his view of you. So it's better if you just use your gun, whatever gun you have, and the thermal goggles. Now at this point I have a little bit more than half health, and I used my last ration, so I had 3, if you can believe that. I actually found one in the armory, whatever you want to call it, where the computers are, and found an extra one there and used that up almost immediately. And so I actually did worse during this fight than I did in the last fight, but I'm still alive, thankfully. And I got him at the health that he had before, and the only thing we need to do now is get our weapons re-equipped as fast as we can. And remember, if you do this, it kind of freezes the game for a second so that you can get your bearings. And there's the thermal goggles equipped. And it's only when he actually appears can you shoot him. I'm so dying. I knew it. I called it, and I died again. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and show the whole fight since I had to start from here anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to also show you where I found that ration. And sorry if I just yelled fuck into your ear. I'm very sorry. I'll make sure to put a warning in the... yeah, this is where I found the ration. It's not here now, because I picked it up last time. If you hit continue, you pick up whatever you had before, thankfully. So that's another bonus. 'Cause last time, remember, I hit quit by accident instead of continue, and then I was like, oh, you know what, fuck it, I'm not playing anymore. And I rage quit. Yeah, so if you hit continue, kind of a bad thing is you do have whatever you picked up, but at the same time, you know, it's not a big fucking deal because you got what you picked up, which is kind of a bonus. So anyway, we got everything we picked up, though you don't need your gun at the start, remember. So let's just go back in here, try to finally kill this fuckhole so that we can finally get through this damn place. Because I am fucking tired of this boss.
Come on, Mr.
At first, you know, he was just stressing me out in the way of making me sick to my stomach. Now he's stressing me out to the point of pissing me off. And so, yeah. I don't know. What's cool is I'm actually still able to control myself, even the fact that I still have my controller port 2, you know, plugged in. Skip this bullshit again. Skip the fucking Colonel calling me again. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't make fun of the Colonel. He's a badass. Kick Meryl's ass again. Yeah, I found that running circles like this is probably the best thing to do because then you give her plenty of time to stand back up. Anyway, skip him trying to talk to you. And I'm going to pause it real quick because that's just what I did before. Let him mess up my monitor. What the hell do you want now?
I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, Colonel. I've been doing this whole time, shithead. What do you expect me to be doing in the last fight? That I've just died twice. God. Well, I just gotta make sure if I do it this way that I keep an eye on my health. Here it says just duck down while the chairs are coming, because that's the best way to keep yourself from getting hit by the chairs. Wait for him to put him away, then shoot him. Oh, I missed. Just stay out of the middle of the room with that. And we're just doing this part. He's gonna shotgun those out everywhere, so just be careful. Oh, there he goes again. Hideo, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck. No, wait, hold up. Stay over here for a second. Nah, I didn't get out of the middle of the room fast enough. Yeah, as you notice, if you actually shoot him while he's throwing this shit around the room, he actually has a harder time hitting you with it, which is actually pretty neat. If you didn't know that. I didn't know it at first either. Ah, waited too long. Okay. You know, we're getting kind of close. Let's go ahead and heal up, even though it's probably kind of stupid to do so. But I don't know how the health system works, so I don't want to, you know, get accidentally killed by a move that I could have avoided getting killed by because I just didn't use a ration. Okay. Still doing pretty good. I mean, we haven't even picked up the equipment for the most part. Ow, I walked right into that. Thank God you can duck under that. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the reason why you can't use your grenades in this fight. If you even pull him out, he will actually blow it up in your hand. So that's why you don't want to use grenades. Fuck! I hate when I do that.
Why
Okay.
can't I read your mind?
Now, right after he does this, you want to hit L1 and R1 as fast as you can because you don't want the thermal goggles on while you do this. It makes it easier if you don't have them on. And also stay as far away from him as possible.
You look powerful indeed, but I know your weak point.
I mean, you can tell already that I'm doing a lot better in this fight here.
Stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Though I would laugh if the game actually gets easier if you take too long and you die too many times. That'd be hilarious.
It cannot be! No!
Remember, at this point, you can also punch him if you so desire. It's not required, but you can. Yeah, if you have enough health, just tank him right there. It's the best thing to do.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
I always love that line.
You used the other... I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
So, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase.
Don't say.
It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers and use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
And yeah, as it tells you, hey, plug the damn controller back into port 1. There you go. Meryl actually looked like she took some damage, but it's probably just because she got more health as well. Anyway, you can come back over to his body. Maybe you get down next to it. It's kind of cool. You can actually look at him a little bit closer. That doesn't do you any good. Anyway, as before, you can actually leave this room, I think, from the back still. Can you? Actually, I don't know if she'll let you.
What are you doing? We've got to get a move on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She won't let you yet. But anyway, yeah, that fight, like I said, it's actually known as one of the hardest fights in this game, according to the fact I went on. They said, he said 9 out of the 10 people that he assumed would be on his FAQ would be people trying to figure out what to do during this fight. And I knew about putting the controller in controller port 2, just because I learned that kind of on my own, kind of from watching the Let's Play that I watched. And because I remember hearing about it from, you know, like something else for the game. But anyway, the funny thing about this was that getting to this point in the game now is just crazy to me because, as I said, you remember, I killed that one, I only fought Revolver Ocelot, and then pretty much that's as far into the game as I got on my own personal playthrough before I kind of just stopped playing for a long time. I don't know why, but I did. And then I went and saw the Let's Play, and it got me rekindled into wanting to play this again. And so, now that we're back, we can, now that I'm back into enjoying this, it's actually kind of fun to be able to just fight that guy like that, you know, and not have much issue. Though it's going to be an issue having to find our rations again, which will kind of suck. Oh, and this is exactly what I was afraid of.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
That sounds like a really bad idea. And as you notice, your radar is jammed in this area. And the wolves that she was talking about, or we were talking about, yeah, there are actually wolves here. And the thing that sucks about them is, if you run into them, a few things can happen. They will chase you down and try to kill you. You can shoot them and kill them yourself if you so desire. But it's better if you don't, because they'll just respawn anyway, and it doesn't get you, all it does is waste your ammo to kill them. So it's better if you can actually avoid them for the most part. Now, I hate to admit it, but there is a secret way to keep them from attacking you. However, I don't know how to make it work, but I do remember watching it in the Let's Play that I watched. However, what I would have to do is know the path of this place really well, and I don't know, because this is a huge maze that you're in right now. And I think if you want, you can talk to your friends, you know, and ask about the place.
Be careful. Wolves have the advantage in the dark. Not only can they see better, but they have a keen sense of smell as well. You'd better use your night vision goggles.
Yeah, like he says, you will want to use your night vision goggles. But before I continue, I just want to go into one more thing. This will probably be another place where I'm going to die, so I'm going to save it real quick before I do anything else.
You saw the town radar.
I know. I can't use it in a narrow space like this, right?
Right. I'm sorry.
No reason to apologize. Even the greatest masterpiece has its flaws.
Anyway. Good idea to save it after all that bullshit. And,
Mei Ling, you said that you wanted to become a pilot. Did you take an aptitude test?
Well, I've got bad eyes. You probably didn't know it, but I'm wearing contact lenses.
So you failed your aptitude test, huh?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. We're not flying around in biplanes anymore, you know?
That's right. Today's pilots fly jets that go several times the speed of sound.
Exactly. At those speeds, the naked eye isn't that useful. You need sophisticated electronics to see what's really going on.
So, is that why you developed your radar system?
Yeah. I wanted to develop a radar system that would help soldiers make better, more informed decisions.
So your radar shows what's really going on, huh?
It depends on how you interpret it. Like beauty, truth is in the eye of the beholder.
You can say that again.
Anyway, enough screwing around. Like I said, in the next episode, we will hopefully try to find our way through this place, but I wouldn't be surprised if I get mauled by a wolf the first time I try getting around here. Because there's lots of dead ends that you can accidentally take. There's lots of, how do I say this? There's lots of, chances of you running into a wolf and, you know, having to either fight your way out or run away from them, which you can outrun them to a point, but it's better if you, you know, just maintain like your distance for the most part. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna stop this here, and in the next episode I'll go into more detail about what we're gonna do, and go from there. Till then, bye.